Hello there, everyone. I am so happy to be able to see you this evening, to spend some time together and to read a story, one of my most favorite things to do. So, as you come in, please tell me your name. I would love to know your name, maybe a little bit about something special you did today or something special you did recently. You can tell me anything you'd like to, and we can talk a little bit while we wait for all of our friends to join us, and then we will begin the story. So please leave your name in the magic mirror, and I would love to say hello. I am so excited to be able to spend some time with you all this evening, and we are going to read a Halloween story, which I'm even more excited about. It's The Princess and the Frog, Tiana's Ghost. It's going to be so much fun and so great. Oh, Zoe says hi. Hello there, Zoe. It's so wonderful to see you this evening. Ryan and Parker say hi. Hello there, friends. Hi, Annabelle. So wonderful to see you. We'll give all of our friends some time to come in and settle down before we begin. I hope some of you are all snuggled in close, especially since this is a spooky Halloween story. Maybe you should have a stuffed animal at your side or be curled up in a blanket. Ayana says hi. She had fun at her friend's house today. That does sound like a lot of fun. Bonjour, Jenny. How are you this evening? It's so wonderful to see you. Hello, Abby. I'm so glad you joined us this evening. I'm going to keep looking through the magic mirror to make sure we say hello to all of our friends as they come in. And in a few seconds, we'll go ahead and begin our story. Like I said, we are reading The Princess and the Frog, Tiana's Ghost, a spooky Halloween time story. I really enjoy fall, and I'm very excited to read this story. Sloane says, hey, and she is so excited to listen to me read. She loves me. I love you too. She thinks my bun is perfect. Thank you. And her brother Waylon says hello too. Hello there, Waylon. Well, that is so sweet of you, Sloane. Hello, Lily, Aiden, and Everly. I'm very excited to see you too. Adriana says hello, and she loves my dress. Well, thank you so much, my friend. That is so kind of you. Well, I think now would be a wonderful time for us to begin. So, settle in close. Make sure you have your stuffed animal or your blanket, or maybe a friend or a sibling at your side, or maybe a pet. Maybe you have an animal friend, and get ready for the spooky tale. Oh, we're going to say hello to a couple more friends before we begin. Hello, Nora. Jenny wants to know how Chip is doing, and my horse, Philippe. Oh, they're both doing wonderful. Chip loves to play. He loves to run around and play especially. And Philippe is doing great. You know, since it's fall, apples are everywhere, and he loves apples, so he is eating a lot of apples. Hello, Ella. So wonderful to see you today, friend. She went to the pumpkin patch today. Well, that sounds like so much fun. I should visit the pumpkin patch soon, don't you think? Well, friends, we're going to go ahead and begin our story. If I haven't said hello to you yet, or if I haven't read something that you wrote to the magic mirror, don't worry. I'll look back through as soon as we're done with our tale. So, to make flipping the pages a little bit easier, I'm going to take off one of my gloves. I'm going to put it right here, and I'll put it right back on when we're done. So here we go. The Princess and the Frog, Tiana's Ghost. Halloween night in New Orleans began with a rusty orange sunset. That sun looks just like a big old pumpkin, Tiana said, standing in the doorway of her restaurant. It's perfect for Halloween, her friend Charlotte said, flouncing around in a little Bo Peep costume. And look at those fluffy little clouds. They look just like your beignets. That's Charlotte. Tiana scowled. Why the frown, sugar? Charlotte asked. Don't you love Halloween? I do, Tiana said. It's just... There's been some weird stuff going on today. You reminded me about it when you mentioned the beignets. I wonder what's going on. Weird beignet stuff? Charlotte asked, laughing. Only you would have a pastry mystery on Halloween, Tiana. Tiana shook her head. It's probably nothing. I made a special batch of them for my Halloween party tonight, and they've all gone missing. Charlotte smiled. You know, they say the spirits walk the earth on Halloween. Maybe they're the ones causing this mischief, she teased. Tiana laughed, but she wondered if maybe Charlotte was right. Tiana knew spirits were real. She had seen them during her adventure as a frog. I sure hope it's not ghosts, she thought nervously. Just then, something fluttered at the edge of her vision, but when she spun around, nothing was there. Did you see that? Tiana said. See what? Charlotte asked. Tiana, honey, get your hat and let's go. We have pumpkins to carve, apples to bob for, a party to throw. Tiana smiled, shrugging off her nerves. Okay, she said. I'm ready. First, Tiana and Charlotte went to the Halloween fest at the farmer's market to carve pumpkins. But just as Tiana was putting the finishing touches on her pumpkin, she saw something strange out of the corner of her eye. What was that? Charlotte said, dropping their pumpkin, but it was already gone. You saw it too? Tiana asked. I saw something, Charlotte said. She looked a little spooked. Next, the friends went bobbing for apples, but as Tiana came up for air, she saw it again. Charlotte shrieked. She saw it too. The little wisp of white was gone as quickly as it had appeared. Tiana and Charlotte stared at each other. I'm pretty sure you're being haunted, sweetie, Charlotte told Tiana. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound very good. As Tiana and Charlotte walked back to the restaurant, Tiana kept peering over her shoulder. She couldn't shake the feeling that there was something following her, but it always disappeared right before she could get a good look. Tiana did her best to ignore the flutters as she settled into her restaurant kitchen. She needed to work on the finishing touches for her big Halloween party. The first step was to replace the missing beignets. Poor Tiana has to make so many beignets all over again. Tiana was just sprinkling powdered sugar over the fresh beignets when the lights in the kitchen flickered and went out. Crashes and shouts of surprise sounded from every direction as Tiana's staff blundered into each other in the dark. Tiana clutched her basket of beignets tightly, her heartbeat thundering in her ears. Swish! Something brushed her hand. What could it be? As suddenly as the lights had gone off, they came back on again. Tiana, what on earth? Charlotte cried, running into the kitchen. Is everyone all right? Tiana asked, looking around. Her staff all nodded shakily. There was no sign of whatever had touched her hand, but several of the beignets were missing. Tiana had just about enough. Why is this ghost haunting me? She asked Charlotte. New Orleans is full of people. What's so special about me? Well, Charlotte said thoughtfully, you do make the best beignets in all of New Orleans. Maybe the ghost is just hungry. What do you think? There's only one way to find out, Tiana said. She rolled up her sleeves and got to work on the biggest, tastiest batch of beignets she'd ever made. That sounds delicious. As soon as the beignets were done, Tiana and Charlotte left the treats in a basket at the restaurant kitchen's back door. Then they snuck around the corner to watch. They waited and waited. Just as they were about to give up, there was movement in the shadows. Tiana and Charlotte clutched each other's hands. Tiana's heart was beating so hard she could feel it in her toes. She'd never been so spooked. Oh my goodness, the ghost moved into the light. Tiana let out a big sigh of relief. And then she started laughing. The ghost was just a bunch of children. Tiana stepped out of her hiding place, surprising the kids. Sorry, Miss Tiana, one of them said nervously. Trick or treat? Said another one. We were just really hungry, said a third. Well then come on, Tiana said smiling. I've got a big Halloween party going and you're all invited. Really? The first kid asked, her eyes wide. Sure, Tiana said. After all, a trick this good deserves a treat. The end. Oh my goodness. Wasn't that so adorable? So it wasn't even a ghost after all. It was just some children who were very hungry. I don't blame them. Tiana's beignets are delicious. Well, let's be sure to look back through the magic mirror and see if anybody said hello. Let me see. Oh, Jessica is here. Hello there, Jessica. So wonderful to see you. Cece says hi. She wants to see the Beast. Oh my goodness. Well, the Beast is very, very busy at this time of the evening. He likes to try to get all of his work done and finished up before dinner so then he can enjoy the rest of the evening with me. But that's very sweet. I'll tell him that you said hello. Annabelle and Raven say hello, hello. And is it Annabelle's birthday today? Well, happy birthday, my friend. Callie says hi. Hello there, Callie. So wonderful to see you. Well, friends, I do have to go soon. Supper is going to be very, very soon. And I actually do have to say goodbye right now. So to all my friends, thank you so much for joining me this evening. I had so much fun. I love you so very much. Have a wonderful evening. Goodbye.